Denver's mayor warned today there will likely come a time when the city will not have the capacity to help any more migrants coming here from the southern border. Mayor Michael Hancock said that resources are already at a breaking point. Our Steve Stager asked the mayor directly, what happens when the city feels it's run out of room?
This has been an incredible effort. The city of Denver now estimates to have spent some $2 million in shelter, transportation, food, and other costs.
Denver is asking for funding offered by the state to pick up most of that cost, and will ask the federal government to reimburse some too. But that number is a stark reminder of the cost of this humanitarian crisis.
We also have finite resources. We don't have, open chests of resources that we can constantly pull from without endangering the financial viability of the city.
Overnight, 110 more migrants arrived in the city of Denver. 780 of them remain in emergency shelters run by the city and their nonprofit partners. That number represents about half of the 1,400 plus the city has helped since December 9th. And it shows that people are moving on. Denver's Human Services Department says they estimate about 50 to 60% of the migrants who've arrived have plans to move on. Plans challenged by current conditions.
Our buses are getting canceled yet again because of weather other places, so those who had a plan to move on are staying put for now.
The city says it has no way of knowing how many people will arrive here each day, but the mayor acknowledged today there is a limit.
There will come a time, I hope, where people will understand that we have, just like in anything, we have finite resources, and we are going to have to make a call based on the resources that we have available.
He just can't say what will happen when that limit is reached.
We don't know yet, to be honest and candid with you. We don't know what that looks like. We are trying to discuss, imagine scenarios, what that might look like. But obviously, we not only want to be as humane as possible to accommodate those who are not only coming into our city as migrants, but also those who are unhoused in our city.
Mayor also said today that temporary shelters in 2 city rec centers were just meant to be that, temporary. And he says there are ongoing discussions about how to transition on from them, though he wouldn't go into specifics about what the details of those ongoing conversations are, what it might look like. He says it has to be a move to more long-term housing for the folks who are going to stay here for the long term.
So all of the city's efforts to help these migrants are layered onto existing efforts to help people who are already living on the streets, which, as we have been reporting for years now, is a population that is large and growing. And
gotten larger during the pandemic. Though the city's housing stability director said today they anticipate this is about a 31% increase in service to people who are on the streets right now. So you think about that, it's about 31% more than there were back before December 9th.
And it happened
just like that.
2
weeks.
All right, Steve, thank you.